I went on to Craigslist to look, and my ad with all my images, all my details was duplicated, but it wasn't my contact information.
The man is a landlord in Dauphin County. He says someone is using photos of his property to try and scam people. And it is a scam that is relatively common. However, the COVID-19 pandemic has added a new twist. Fox 43's Jackie DeTore makes sure you can tell the difference between a dream home and a ripoff. And this week's Fox 43 Finds Out.
There are so many options if you want to buy a new house or rent a new apartment. When you look online, photos can make a place look a lot better than it really is. And sometimes the photos are just fake. Fox 43 Finds Out shows you how to outsmart the scammers when it comes to selling or searching for a place to live. This 3-bedroom, 1-bath apartment in Sotera Township, Dauphin County could make a good home for a growing family. David Kalb manages the property and listed it on the website Zillow, hoping to find a good tenant. Then he started getting some odd questions from potential renters.
They question me, am I real or not real? I've been asked that a couple different times.
This is why people were skeptical. A listing for what looks like the same apartment on the same street with the same photos listed on Craigslist for half the price.
I went on to Craigslist to look, and my ad with all my images, all my details was duplicated, but it wasn't my contact information.
Kalb says someone even fell for the Craigslist posting and is now out more than $1,400.
It's just another scam to take people's money. It's just not fair.
That scam listing has now been removed, but the scam itself is still happening elsewhere. Fox 43 Finds Out found this apartment listing on Craigslist too. $700 for a 1-bedroom in downtown Harrisburg. Scroll through the photos and it looks pretty nice. It even has an address listed at the bottom. So we put that address into Google and you'll see it's for the Executive House Apartments in Harrisburg. Scroll through those photos provided on that website and the apartments look nothing alike. This is why real estate experts like Adam McAllister say you should never use sites like Craigslist to find a home.
There are certain things that should have been left in the 90s. Faxing paperwork, AOL email addresses, and using Craigslist. So they should not be used unless you're purposely looking to get scammed.
McAllister says as we get closer to a moratorium on evictions ending because of the COVID-19 pandemic, this housing scam will likely become more common.
I can see a situation where we're going to have a ton of foreclosures and distressed properties over the next year to 18 months that are going to be hitting because of all this. So it's definitely something we're watching.
So how can you tell the difference between a person who legitimately does not want to meet in person because of the pandemic and a scammer?
If someone's going, hey, because of COVID, we're not meeting, you still need to do your verification to the point where you're comfortable and just don't take someone's word for it.
He says you can ask things like, can you FaceTime me from the building or send me specific pictures of something in the apartment from a different angle.
I wish people would do their due diligence more often and quit being so easy to give up their information.
Fox 43 Finds Out has a few more tips for both buyers and sellers. Number 1, reverse image search any photos of a place you find online. Let's go back to that Harrisburg apartment that has the same address but different photos. If you reverse image search one of the photos from the Craigslist ad, look at what comes up. A lot of results. Click on one of the images and it's an apartment listing in Santa Monica, California, more than 2,500 miles away from the Craigslist listing in Harrisburg. Fox 43 Finds Out contacted the real Executive House Apartments, and they confirmed this Craigslist listing is in fact a scam. They say people should only look for apartments on their website, which shows actual photos of their property. Fox 43 Finds Out then emailed the seller from Craigslist. That person sent us to this website to fill out more information and pay an application fee. Through an email exchange, I started questioning the legitimacy of the post, and that's when the person stopped responding. It only took a few seconds and a photo to realize this posting is a scam. If the price of the place you're looking to live is far cheaper than other apartments or homes in the area, that's a red flag. It's likely that place is a dump or it's a scam. This is why real estate experts say you should try everything you can to physically see a property to make sure it works for you. We have a lot more tips, including how to report a scam listing, on our website, fox43.com. And if you have a story you want me to look into, Fox 43 wants to find out. Let me know. Send me a message on Facebook or email me at fox43findsout@fox43.com.